The boys are watching the video. I have been watching it for the last like 10 hours editing it. And there's always stuff to do in the shop. He's got a spare car, but in order to put the spare car in the trailer, we had to pull the rear end out of it and all of the front end out of it so we could stick it up in his hole. So they do it a little bit different here when it comes to, your truck, your trailer, and most people run a box truck. I think our box truck is 24 foot long, and my guy Brett built this himself. This thing is beautiful. The chassis goes in here, all the spares up there, and we have been hard at work. This is Tuesday morning. I just posted my video, so I had to edit it yesterday and a little bit of Sunday. But we got home Sunday, went out and had a nice tea. They've been really treating me well. Brett feeds me well and really takes care of me. But Monday, we got all the stuff washed up. Brad, his help here at the shop, I don't even know how he does it. That truck and trailer is so clean right now. And so every week he washes the truck and trailer. The boys wash the cars. We went down to Max Dumsney and got some tires yesterday and fuel. So we mounted tires. It kind of got rid of our dead ones. If you need any tires, hit Brett up. We got a whole pile of used tires. We have another motor we're going to put in this thing, but we're waiting on some push rods to show up so we can put a set of push rods in this thing. It broke a push rod, and in order to turn the motor over, it makes it a lot easier to have it in the car. Oh yeah, here we go. So this was the push rod that broke. And when it broke the push rod, it kicked it out and it kind of bent this one. I don't know if you could see that. Steel rockers. I knew it wasn't a rocker, so we were hoping it was a spring or a push rod. We're waiting for the mailman to show up. We're going to get the push rods fixed in this thing. Then we're going to pull that motor out and put in a different one, the motor that we had on the dyno. So the boys are watching the video because they're pumped to have such good runs going. We've been having some speed, and the footage has been amazing. So got the video posted. They're watching it for the first time, and we're gonna get this thing up in the box. He's got all the tools you need. We got a forklift. We got a Zamboni to clean the shop. Check this out. Look at this speedboat they're working on. So cool. It had a cage in it when I first got here. I'm guessing he does high-end body work because check this out. The rear clip to this. It's not a supercar, but it's a lower class that races with the supercars. AE86, and this thing got smashed. Real race car here. Check this thing out. What a beautiful setup and a beautiful cage. Like, look at this cage. This thing is stout, which is probably why they're replacing the back half of the car so they don't have to put another cage in another car and just build another race car. Oh yeah, that's some big brakes right there. The first 2 weekends, we really didn't have a whole lot planned other than 2 races. But, getting used to, the jet lag kind of kicks my butt. Getting used to the car, I figured we'd come down here a little bit early, get a couple races in before we go to our major swing, which is this weekend. We're going to Mount Gambier and Tulmer Speedway. The Chase to Adelaide is what they're calling that. And then we go to Adelaide. Adelaide is like 3-4 nights of racing. I think it's a night of practice qualifying and then 2 nights of racing, but we're going to get up there. We're basically going to be gone for 10 days when we leave for our next adventure. So we need to pack the truck and trailer and make sure we have all the spares we're going to bring, because we won't be back for a while. I am so fortunate to always be just the driver and not necessarily the mechanic, but I've been helping out with all this stuff, having a good time being a race car mechanic, race car driver. I'm not going to lie to you and say that it's been easy though, with, you know, the baby back home and the girls, but I've spent a lot of time on FaceTime. Thank goodness for FaceTime, you know, being able to call them. The biggest difficulty is the time difference, you know, so like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it's 10 o'clock back home. And so, man, our when I'm asleep and she's asleep, we just have this big, long period of time where we don't get to talk to each other. So I get up, I give her a call, and I set my alarms for 2 and 3 and 4 o'clock, and I try to call her and you know, talk to the baby. And she's getting ready to walk, so I might miss out on that, which that's a bit of a bummer. But that's part of, you know, living your best life, getting to go over to Australia to go racing cars. Had a tough year this year with getting hurt and didn't get to race a bunch. So hopefully, you know, we can have some success. We have 6 more nights of racing, and we got some shirts. So if anybody's at the racetrack, come check out our new shirt for the V39. Hey, thank you so much for watching T-Mez TV. Really appreciate you. I thought I would fire up the camera and let you guys see what we got going on. You know how cool it is to see your guys super excited about something that you created. You know, like I put cameras on the car, I talk to the camera, I get the drone in the air, and I try really hard to bring my fans and friends on the YouTube channel, you know, along for the ride. And you know, it's so exciting when everybody is excited about the videos. So. It's a good thing we fired that thing up, because one of the butterflies was bent. When it kicked the push rod, or when it broke a push rod, it backfired up through the intake and it bent a butterfly. So we're getting that all fixed up now. The race car is ready for the weekend, and I found a nice little spot to do some editing. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm out.